Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Wine Time Wednesdays. I'm your host, Voodoo Pickles, trying to get my camera to work. My camera does not want to work, you guys. I do not understand. Like, it works right now, but it's going to freeze. Oh my glob. Why are you doing this, EA? Because it's EA. That's probably the whole thing. If you guys can see me, if you guys can hear me, let me know. I can't hear me. I can't see me. I'm just gonna make some noises. So, oh, EA, you are just such a terrible launcher. Tuma can hear me. Webcam is frozen. Okay. Okay. So the mic is working, which is really great. The camera is not. So let's see here. 6. Hang on. I have to sign into EA because EA is making me sign through like 3 different launchers. Let's see if I can turn this off, if I can turn this off, if I can turn this off, and that off. Okay, so there's that. Okay. No, it's still freezing. Okay, so it's not the software. It looks like it is the actual camera is freezing. This is fun. You guys, this is so much fun. I was having problems last week with my camera. I think I'm going to have to buy like a really cheap camera that can work on my PC. Maybe that'll help it? Hi, guys. You see me? Oh, this is stupid. There's always something, you guys. There's always something. All right, it looks like it's frozen again. I don't know how to fix it, you guys. I really don't know. I've been messing with this camera and everything for fucking ever. Just an hour today. I did do that. That's what I was doing before. Like, I was doing that, and I don't understand why. Like, what is going on with this camera? Yeah, like, I don't know what happened with the camera when I did that, so I have no idea. Like, according to my PC, everything's working fine. But I'm like, if it was working fine, obviously I'd be able to, like, see, you know? This is driving me bananas, you guys. I got it working last week. And that was the problem I was having. It was just like, okay, this isn't working. Oh my God, now it's taking up all of my screens. I may have to get a whole new webcam. I may have to get like a cheap webcam. All of the stuff. You want me to start all of the stuff for you? I can start all of the stuff for you. I'm like, no, I don't want you to start anything. PUBG, I need you to stop trying to update. Okay. 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 It's fine. It's fine. You guys got to see the makeup that I put on today. So it's green. It's green. That's fine. I guess we're just not going to have a webcam today. So fun. But what I am going to do is and find a picture. It won't be my current makeup, but it'll be makeup. Just because I don't want to go through my avatars, not my streaming thingy, and then try and get that nonsense ready to go. Ta-dance! Look at that. We're just going to put this here. And you guys can pretend it's moving. And then I will pretend it's moving. And then when I make weird faces at the camera, you guys can be like, oh, that's a real face. How about that? How about we all just pretend? Yeah, it's like couch vibes. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me through this nonsense. Okay, now let's jump into the game. The whole point of being like, oh, I'm going to do this on the PC and everything is so you guys can see my face and I can have the overlays and it'll be great. And now my camera's just like, no. I swear it's because it's like, you know what you should do? You should update your NVIDIA graphics driver. Because even on the camera hub, when I was going through it the other day, I was like, oh yeah, you know what? This will be great. I can do all kinds of stuff with this. I can do background things on it, and I was messing with those. And now it's like, oh no, you can't do that. It's like your graphics driver is not updated enough to do a background blur on your camera. You guys can't see it, but I'm staring at the camera like rolling my eyes. But today, we're going to be starting our brand new game for Wine Time Wednesdays, which is Dragon Age Inquisition. Why is it quiet, you guys? Oh, that was my bee. Okay. Oh my God, why is it? Okay, we're gonna see if this is a thing in here and it'll be fine. It was fine. Honestly, I blame EA at this point. That's just what I'm... For funsies, you know, you guys? That's right, right? That's right. I think that's right. Okay, I don't know why this is doing this, so we're gonna do this. Don't test me with a useless task. That's always the safe bet, Tuba. Always. All right, look at this. Look at this. Look at us beating the system. Whoopity whoop whoop. Let's go. Okay, so if you guys do not know about Dragon Age Inquisition, this game came out, what year is it now? Oh, almost 11 years now? I have played this game, however, I have not beaten the game because I Skyrim'd it. So if you guys do not know what that means, is I have a habit in very big, like open world RPGs or very big RPGs in general, where it's not very linear. Just like Skyrim, Skyrim was the first game it really happened in, where I'm like, I start the main campaign as everybody does when we play in it, and then I'm like, cool, I'm starting the main campaign. This is awesome. Let me do my little objectives and follow the little objective markers, and it is fantastic. And then I'm like, well, that person has a question mark above them. What does that mean? I go over there, and then, oh, you want me to go do this? Let me go do that. And then I go to another area, and then there's more people with more objectives for me. And I'm like, oh, well, I want to help them too. Let's help them too. And then next thing you know, my journal and my objectives are full, and I have not done the main storyline at all. And then that's just where we're at. All right, so I don't know, human, elf, dwarf, or Kunari. The last time I played a Kunari, but I also made a dwarf. I don't think I ever played elf or human, because when I'm playing like a fantasy RPG, I'm like, you know what? I'm human every day. Let's do something different. You know? Does anybody else do that? I don't do that. I played a Kunari and a dwarf, or I'm playing elf. For funsies. Now, here is where it gets fun. We can play a rogue, which is the only way you can really, well, not the only way, but it's a dual-wielding rogue, which I love dual-wielding. That's my jam. It's my jam. But I don't really like playing rogue as much. There's the archer, which for, you know, elf, I feel is pretty standard to be an archer. There's a two-handed warrior. I don't think you see that many two-handed warrior elves. I usually play that. I played that one for the dwarf and the Kunari. Weapon and shield. I don't think I've ever played that. A mage. I also don't think I've ever played a mage. So, I'm gonna ask you guys, should we play a mage, an archer, or a rogue? And the character customization in this game is pretty extensive, so I didn't want to go through like I usually do, especially since I wasted so much time trying to fix the stupid camera, and the stupid camera wouldn't work. But it's okay. It's fine, you guys. We're okay. Totally mage or archer. Okay. So we're going to go with mage or archer. Two of the classes. I have never played this game. I have started several characters in this game, and I have never played these two. I always end up playing a dual-handed or some type of warrior in this, and I've never played an elf either, so I don't know. I like archer because of the range, but I can also get that with mage. I don't like mage as much because I'm super squishy. I am super squishy. However, this game does let you have a party that you can get together so you guys can be not so squishy together, you know? All right. I need a coin. Oh, and today I am drinking La Maldita red wine. I'm drinking red wine. It's a cheap red wine that I get from my local grocery store. Do I not have a coin flipping app on my phone? Hello? Who am I? It's usually because I have coins. I know why I don't have it on my phone. I usually have a coin, and by the time I start to flip it, I realize what I want to do, so I don't do the thing. Coin, flippity flip. Well, that's a lot. You know what? Do any, mini, miny, mo. Any, mini, miny, let's go mage. Normal? We're going to start with normal because I am a super squishy mage. But there is casual, there's normal, there's hard, there's nightmare, and you can also make a custom mode in your Dragon Age Inquisition playstyle, which is pretty neat. That is very awesome. So, enslaved long ago by humans, most elves still live as second-class citizens within human cities. Elves who reject this life are known as the Dalish, nomadic wanderers who strive to keep the ancient elven religion and traditions alive. You grew up in the wilderness, a member of Lavean Dalish clan, an apprentice to its leader and guide, the Keeper. The clan wandered the northern free marches, and you had little need to interact with humans until the Keeper sent you to the Chantry's conclave as a spy. What happened there, she said, would impact not only the Dalish, but indeed all elves. She could not have known how right she was. Da, 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 da. All right, we are going to go for starting our playthrough in Dragon Age Inquisition. Would you want to import a custom world state from Dragon Age Keep? So if you guys have played previous Dragon Ages, there's some choices that can change a little bit of the playstyle, a little bit of how characters interact with you. And you can import save files from EA and all of that stuff. But if you were like me and you didn't finish those stories, or you didn't play one like the first one, you can go to this. I don't know if this is still an active website, dragonagekeep.com, and you just make the major choices in that game, and it'll give you like a little overlay of what the choices did. And then you can import that into this game, so the things that you did in previous games would have an impact on this one. I thought that was just fantastic. That was like one of the coolest things I've ever heard of. Okay, let me adjust this. And adjust this. Oop. Oh, that was my bad, you guys. I moved my mic around, and now I'm just like, I don't know where to put it that it's optimal, you know? But if you guys can hear me, then this works. I just need to make sure that it's not blocking my view of the screen. And it'll be all gravy, you guys. And I haven't played this in, it's been years now. Like, I turn it on, create a character, and start playing it, and then I get distracted, and I play something else. Oh, but there we are. Oh, that is great. Thank you, Hidden. All right. You know what? I don't like any of those faces. We're gonna do this really quick. It's gonna bug me because I can see her face. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. That works. That is not what I was meant to click. Those are all the bald hairstyles. Cool, cool, cool. Do that one. Yeah, we'll do red.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
There we go. Everything else is okay. But if you guys want to change all of this stuff... Oh, wait. There's so many things you can change in there. You can change... Oh, the customization alone is ridiculous. When I first got this game on console, I spent so much time. So much time. Just making the character that I wanted. And I also made a character that I had in D&D, which was great. Like, as close to it as I can. It was just fun stuff. Like, it's so customizable. Oh, I should have made sure that we were tall. I don't know how tall we are in here, you guys. Oh no. We're reaching for the bright figure, running away from spiders. See, I was worried about that. I don't want to be a small little elf. I want to be a giant elf. I forgot I could change the height, even though I was talking about all the customizable stuff. If I am so tiny, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad. So what I liked about making a Canary character was I was giant. And I was like, fee, fi, fo, fum, fuck all of y'all. And that was great. That'd be so messed up. Better not be. I'm on paranoid now.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed.
Because she's so tiny.
Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Oh, snaps. Okay. That's horrible. You think I did that? Remain silent. I'm gonna be stoic.
Explain this.
What? What's new?
Can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is. Or how it got there.
You're lying!
Oh, I picked the wrong voice if I'm so
We
tiny.
need her, Cassandra.
Cassandra gets a little heated. Alright, I'm confused. All those people let me go. What now? We're gonna go with confusion. I'm confused.
I don't understand.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
Why do I sound
I
like
remember
Cheetah Davis?
running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
I love that name, Liliana.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
I like how they put the same clothes on every single character model starting in this. So you, depending on how crazy you make your character, you're still wearing the same clothes.
It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world.
Oh, that's not good.
Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
Well, I want to investigate. How could it stop this?
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
We're gonna be a little selfless right now because we don't know what's going on.
Then...
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
Cassandra approves! I like Cassandra. Especially later on in the game. Just like, yes, Cassandra.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Strafe, 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 strafe. Okay.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
Okay, the eyeball on the compass indicates your quest destination. I do like how eyeballs are all over the place in this game. I have a weird thing with eyeballs, you guys. I don't know if you guys know that. So there's our quest objective. Just gonna run into the danger. Ooh, that's a dead body. But look at that. Alright, so an explosion caused a rift in the sky that is pulling down... Ooh! Oh, it scared me.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
Okay. I thought I would be able to loot that. I cannot. Terrible, you guys. I think I'm human-sized.
Stay behind me.
Not even adorably tiny, like halfling size. Ah, shit, dog. Grab it! R.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now.
Oh, that's neat. I don't need a staff. That's unique. I want to see that.
Do you really think I need a staff to be dangerous?
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I haven't used my magic on you yet.
You're right.
I love how she said yet.
You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
Yeah, I gotta.
Potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp, we're fighting.
She
We are
give me
on our own
potions?
for now.
I don't think she did. I for inventory. Equip. This looks funny. Abilities consume mana and stamina for powerful combat effects. Most abilities require time to pass before reuse.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Yes, be scared of me. Oh, loot.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Take that. Us range on this weapon is pretty awesome.
Ah! They're
The animations are awesome, though. Look at that. Whew.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Ah, here they are. Cassandra, save me!
Before more come through!
We have the same
What did you
stuff.
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
So I can help.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Are you with the Chantry, or...
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to
Technical.
tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Isn't she?
Yeah, it
Bianca
is.
and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Oh. I like going with the stuff on the
You
left
seem to
first
know a
because
great
it's all
deal about it all.
investigative.
like you, Solus is in a state.
Technically, all
Investigate.
mages are now apostates, Cassandra.
Investi-
My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage.
I don't know the
I
word.
came to offer whatever help.
I'm thinking
I could
about
give
it too
to the
much.
breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed, regardless of origin.
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
This way. down
It's
bank.
the one that
The
ends
road
in
ahead is blocked.
investigatory.
We must move quickly.
I I want to say investigate. See, when I'm thinking about it, I can't say it, but I said it like 3 times today, and that really bugs me. F1, F2, F3, or 4. Okay. This is a part that I originally really didn't like in the game.
Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
But... Oh, hang on. Okay. So, this is the combat camera. Those are the enemies. So, Cassandra, we are going to move here and then do... that. Let's see. We're gonna move Varric here. And then he's gonna shoot that guy. Solus, we're gonna move here. And then he's going to put Winter's Grasp on that guy. So you can actually pinpoint everything that they're doing. And then either do it yourself and you can do this stuff, or you can just do boom. So you can let them do whatever they're gonna do in the thing. One of the things you need to watch out for, though, is they will use your potions. If you see down on the bottom screen, number 9, right by the hourglass, that is my health potions. You only get 8, I think, and then I don't know if you can craft more or do more or whatever. That's a little later. So right now we only get 8. You can do different types of potions, but they can use them. So if they're doing whatever they want to do and they get hurt, and then say bye-bye to all of your potions. And then when you're hurt, you're like, well, damn it, I was being super safe with my shit. And then, doesn't matter, they weren't. Alright, we got some elf fruit, because you can also gather resources to make potions and upgrade things and all of that stuff. It is really awesome. Right now, we are trying to reach the forward camp. Since I don't have any potions right now, I'm more than fine with just letting them kind of do whatever. But depending on your party composition, it could be really great. You can get some really awesome stuff. And then just tactically go through all of these things. Iron. Oh. Oh, that's neat. Alright, dude, where do we go? Are we supposed to go the other way? I guess so. I got distracted.
But clearly away from the rest of your clan. Did they send you here?
What do you know of the Dalish?
I have wandered many roads in my time, and crossed paths with your people on more than one occasion.
We are both the same people, Solus.
The Dalish I met felt differently on the subject.
Can't you elves just play nice for once?
No. Varric, the answer is no.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more
Should've
believable and
spun
less
a
prone to
story.
result in premature execution.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
I'm sorry. I'm too squishy to help you, Cassandra, from not a distance, you know?
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly! They keep coming! Help us! Hurry! Use the mark!
Whoop whoop. My character has leveled up.
The rift is gone.
Hold up, everybody. Calm down. I have a level. So, okay, so we have Spirit, Storm, Inferno, and Winter. Oh, dude, I am a sucker for lightning powers. Have you seen my wizard, my sorceress, and any other type of game? All right, each ability tree contains active abilities, upgrades, and passive abilities. Active abilities have diamond-shaped icons. They can be mapped to your hotbar and then used in combat. Upgrades are attached to an ability and make it stronger. Passive abilities have circular icons and are a permanent boost to your character that are always active. Drag with your mouse to navigate the trees and hover over an ability to inspect its details. When you have ability points available, click an ability or upgrade to learn it. You can only learn abilities connected to the root of the ability tree or connected to an ability you've already learned. Press escape to go back to the ability tree list and browse other ability trees. Okay, so I want to stick with the lightning right now. I might go like lightning inferno. It's kind of the setup it has right now. Or lightning and spirit. Spirit also lets me heal and do like revives and stuff, which would be really great to have on hand. But I don't also need them, you know? So we could upgrade our chain lightning. What is this? Energy barrage. You launch a salvo of elemental blasts from your staff that homes in on targets ahead of you. 12 projectiles, 66% weapon damage. Cooldown time 16 seconds, cost 15 mana. Eldritch detonator ability. Use on incapacitated foes for a combo. Lightning bolt. You summon a bolt of lightning that blasts and paralyzes a single target. If other enemies are nearby, the bolt will paralyze the target for longer. Oh, that's pretty neat. 200% weapon damage. 2 seconds per nearby enemy. Cooldown time 24 seconds. 65 mana. Okay. I think I'm going to go with the energy barrage just because we've been going with a lot of like mobs. So we need something to help with the mobs. All right, active abilities are automatically assigned to an empty hotkey if one of it is available after learning. At any time, you can drag a learned activity to map it to a hotkey of your choice. Okay, cool. All right.
Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand,
Okay, hold up. I accidentally put a marker on there.
it's useful.
It is useful. Thank you, Varric. Y'all told me this. I keep losing my cursor because look at how tiny it is. It's like on PoE 2 when you're like, oh, I can't find my cursor. Alright, so we got potions. Hold up, loot.
I have
Ooh, a morning star.
You, Cassandra, the most holy. Ah,
Here we go.
here they come.
Here
you
I
made
be.
it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
So our choices are, what about the breach? Or, so no one's in charge here. Or, I'm standing right here. I want to click number 2.
So none of you are actually in charge here.
You killed everyone who was in charge!
First of
Call a
all,
retreat, Seeker.
maybe not.
Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
You're asking my opinion?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
Let's take the mountain path.
Use the
I'm
mountain
squishy.
path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
That's what Cassandra does. She is a woman of action. And I know I said that they have the approval system. There's like a whole system for getting your people to like you. I have a strategy guide for this game that actually goes through everything, every interaction. If you're just focusing like on one person, be like, no, I want you to like me. Person. Oh no, I have to sneeze.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
I was
manner
so
of
many
tunnel is this?
sneezes in a small amount of
Part of an
time.
old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
can change the cursor size.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
Hey, that's me!
Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
Save me!
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Thank you.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Right. We
Thanks
saved
for
the
making you
soldiers.
finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once.
Quickly, let's move!
Let's go, bruh.
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes.
All right.
Down the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
Okay. Down the ladder on the way to the temple. There's my cursor.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
Yes.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
I do. Our face looks so innocent, like we're just so lost.
The breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple.
Oh, excuse me.
This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
You got it, dude.
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there?
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
All right. So this is the main breach.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is divine.
Divine Justinia. That looks like green lyrium.
Someone help me!
What's going on here?
That was your voice.
That
Most
was?
Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
You were there! Who attacks? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened.
Read my pouty
Fate leads
lips.
to this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
All right. We're gonna open it up, attract demons, and then close it properly. Okay. Hi, Mercy. Oh, that's a big demon.
Now! We must strip its defenses, wear it down.
Where's my cursor? Oh, it was on the other screen.
Quickly! Disrupt the rift! The demon is vulnerable! Now!
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go around. Take it around town. Whoa, don't touch me! You squishy, don't do it! Thank you, Cassandra! Ah! Alright, Cassandra, you keep them busy. I'll disrupt the rift.
Now! Seal the rift! Do it!
Yes! When I first played this game, this tripped me out. I was like, where are we gonna go from here? You had me do the thing. What else now? And then they showed me what else, and I was like, oh damn, this writing, it was great. The lighting was the only thing that took me out of the graphics, but it was overall pretty damn awesome.
Oh,
And 11 years
you're
ago,
awake,
you guys.
I swear.
Don't worry about it. I only...
Oh,
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
oh, well, that's good to know.
It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
Then we're safe?
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once,
And where is she?
in the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
All right, so we are back in Haven. We're gonna loot this. She's bringing Elfroot because Elfroot is healing stuff for us. Special shipments. So if you guys get the gold edition or the ultimate edition or whatever it is, which I put in the link in the description down below where you can buy this on PC, on PlayStation, and on Xbox. If you get it through the gold edition, especially if you use my link through Green Man Gaming, which is in my Discord, you can buy it there and it helps me out get little rewards through there. But get it. You get all of this stuff. So we got our Mace of the Dragon, which look at it. There's a dragon at the end. Yes. So there's this armor, but we want the light armor of the dragon. because we're going to go for a dragon theme here. Then there's stone bear armor, which is medium armor, and then that armor for heavy armor, except we don't need heavy armor. We'll equip that for right now. Oh, yeah, look at that armor. It's fucking awesome. It's got scales on the arms. It's so great. It's so great. I love dragon scales, you guys. It's fantastic. Oh, hello.
That's her. That's the Herald of Andraste.
The Herald of Andraste. Find Cassandra at the Chantry is our objective. You can see it at the top right-hand side. And you see everybody acting a little odd. Especially when they condemned us earlier.
The Chantry wants nothing to do with us. That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision.
We're just going to go straight and see Cassandra and see what the hell is going on.
Chain her. I want to
Thank you,
prepare the travel
Hidden.
to the capital for
He put the
trial.
link down in the chat.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Am I still a suspect?
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did.
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Thank you, Cassandra.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave.
Tell him,
Someone
Liliana.
Most Holy did not expect.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
Called an
But
investigation.
not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so we have I am not a quote-unquote chosen one. What more do you want? Which is confrontational. Are you serious? Which is aggressive. Are you sure? Thumbs up. And you believe I'm innocent, which is confusion. So we're going to go with you believe I'm innocent? Because confusion.
So, you've changed your mind about me.
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still
Damn,
our
her
only
eyebrows
hope of
make me
closing it.
jealous.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is?
Tell him, Cassandra.
A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act.
Show him the
As
paperwork.
of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
Suck it, nerd.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Me? We are gonna investigate. The Inquisition of old.
What is the Inquisition of old?
Tell us.
exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
Investigate. Oh, I don't like any of those choices. I need to go back. What about the Chantry?
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait.
Mm-hmm.
So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave.
Yep.
No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
Okay. This is rather strange, but I want to help.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Only because of your passion, Cassandra. You have convinced me. I want to fight for the right cause. This and what's revealed a little bit later is why I really enjoy Cassandra as a character. Feric's awesome. I was really happy he was put in this game because he was in previous Dragon Ages. And he's just such a good character. Cassandra overseeing our army. We have a blacksmith. Inquisition banner. Okay, there's still the breach. Title screen. Fantastic, right? You have to remember, this is over a decade old. So we have our own influence meter, and this is a separate from our character level or anything like that. This is just our influence on the world, as it were. I'm so gangly looking. Look at me.
Does it trouble you?
Oh, I want to go now. I'm gonna do. It didn't close the breach. We're gonna be sensitive here, you guys.
if it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
You have an idea.
Clearly you have something in mind.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Tell me, Cassandra. We're going to the war table, everybody.
May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are, we lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven?
You just heard the entirety of it. I'm afraid. And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes. Tactfully put, Cassandra.
A pleasure, because we are
Pleased to
nothing if
meet you
not
all.
polite.
I mentioned that your mark needs
We
more
have
power to close
manners.
the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
It was a
I was a Templar.
There you go.
I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet.
Mm-hmm.
The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and
No.
you specifically.
Me? They still think I did it? Or that was quick? Or does it even matter? We're gonna go with they still think I did it. We're playing very doe-eye right now
They still think I'm guilty.
before we
That
get
is not
cynical.
the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you,
Because we were
a
away
Dalish
from
elf, the
society.
Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
We heretics for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Let's find out about the Herald of Andraste.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste,
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
See, I like it. It's unnerving. They're wrong. I don't know. I think I would be, it's unnerving because she's a Dalish elf. Remember that. She was separated from the society people, sent as a spy to see what was going to happen at the conclave and how that would affect the Dalish elves. So I think unnerving would be appropriate in this situation because she wouldn't really know how to feel. She was put in a situation where she was captured and didn't really know what was going on. And then through that, she realized, okay, I was there and I tried to help somebody and then I was captured and I don't really know what's going on. I remember that there were some things chasing me and there was a person there and nothing. So I think unnerving would be appropriate for our
It's
character.
a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Could we be attacked? So I'm the problem and the breach doesn't worry them? We're going to be keeping with overarching themes. We're going to go with the breach. Doesn't worry them.
They aren't more concerned about the breach? The real threat?
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling
Rude.
everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Okay. Hang on, you guys. I had to play in my phone because it was dying. Okay, so we can go straight with I'll talk to her, or why would she help us, or that could be trouble. We're gonna go with, again, overarching thing. We're kind of suspicious of everybody. We went from being a spy to a prisoner, and now we're being thrust into this Herald of Andraste, which we don't even agree with or know about. We're gonna go with why would she help us?
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable thought. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters.
Oh.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
And this is why I got caught up in side quests. Alright, these are our operations. The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Orleans and Ferelden. Mother Giselle is in the hinterlands, which can be found in the Ferelden side of the table. So this is the map of the world as we know it. We have two different sides, Orleans and Ferelden. Right now we are in Ferelden. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table now. So that's that little pyramid now.
Soldiers a safe distance from the
Cost 1. So this costs 1 power. You can see it at our bottom right-hand corner right there. We have to spend power on this, so it means that we have to earn power for this, which is through, I think, influence. Okay, scout the hinterlands. Mother Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees who fled the fighting between renegade Templars and apostate mages. The latest report suggests that the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread to the hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her and, if possible, restore order to the area. So if you guys weren't paying attention or if it wasn't explained really well, we have two opposing forces here is the Templars. The Templars got super aggressive. They got just kind of out of control. So they are fighting against the mages who are the apostate mages. They don't really serve anybody. Everybody's been trying to suppress the mages and have them follow them. And the Templars controlled them. And the mages revolted. And now the Templars and the mages are fighting against each other, especially in the hinterlands. Like, we'll see it when we get there. It's pretty crazy. But we're going to definitely do this. All right, so secrets. If Giselle dies, any hope of Chancery support dies with her, my scouts will slip past the fighting, find her, and protect her with their lives. Thank you, Liliana. So we are killing both mages and Templars who threaten Giselle. Oh, there's the scout. She's one of my favorites. She's so adorable. Scout the hinterlands. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we had feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and we're trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That'll be hard to do without the troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horsemaster of Redcliffe who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Lead Scout Harding. Yeah, Harding. That was her name. I was like, oh, what was it? Venture forth. We shall venture forth into the hinterlands. All right, and then this is where we can select our party. So our party contains 4 members. Us and 3 others. Right now, we only have the 3. We have us, Averic, Cassandra, and Solus. So we will go with that. Once we start getting more companions, we'll be able to adjust our party the way we want to. and that's more suited to our play styles, which is really great. This is freaking so customizable. It's fantastic. This was one of those games where I was like, damn, this is so much. I don't know if it's like, is it too much? Is it too much customization? But again, that was 11 years ago, you guys. That was 11 years ago, and I was just like, at that point, I thought this was like peak. Now it's pretty much expected. But it's nice to go back to what we used to do, you know? A little nostalgia. And I'm really excited to continue this story with you guys. Like, I didn't finish the whole story. I know how it goes, but the little decisions and everything.
I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Thank you.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Alright, we're gonna do our pleasantries because we are polite.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett.
Oh no.
Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Thank you, Scout Harding, for all the information. I appreciate it.
Word for you.
Report!
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Maybe. Acquired recipe, Hinterland's geological survey. So one of the things we go through here is... there it is. Hinterland's Drakestone survey. The University of Borealis has requested Drakestone and iron samples for a geological survey of the Hinterlands. So to go through this, which will go through the quartermaster and it helps get influence and power, is we have to go around the local areas that they're requesting and gather materials, which is really great. Like, we have all of these quests and they're broken up into regions, which is pretty awesome. I really enjoy when it's broken up into regions. All right. Okay. So hold up. We have to upgrade all of our people. So right now we're going to keep Varric with Bianca because it's Bianca. And we're just going to kind of go through all of these. Cassandra uses a weapon and shield. So there's a weapon and shield, a two-handed weapon, a battle master, or a vanguard. Maybe we'll go with battle master. Battle master and then 1 to 2-handed weapons. Ugh. I know on controller there's a way to just scroll between them. I don't know what that is on PC, but there's also auto level up. So if you don't feel like going through and meticulously picking their skills or just going like, oh, I don't know, you just do auto level up. Auto level up will spend all of the ability points to what the game thinks that this character is best suited for. And so He has a barrier, a winter's grasp, and a shock. However, it won't focus on one specific tree if you're looking to do that. So you can see on this one, it spread it throughout like 3. So there is that. Immolate. You unleash a massive explosion, leaving enemies in the area burning in agony. Yes, burn. We're going to definitely go through lightning and molten. Why am I not wearing my dragon outfit? Hello? Thank you. Alright, so we're wearing our dragon armor. We're leaving camp and we're going to head to our first... Oh, that is not it! We have the clear threats at the crossroads. Oh my god, there's an exclamation point. What am I supposed to do? I have to go get it. I can't help myself, you guys. A letter in an empty home. Brythus, I know you escaped with the other mages, and I know you'll come here. Father told you that if you ever strayed, he put you down himself. If you're here, you know he's dead. But I'm not. I'll be killing apostates and waiting for you at the old Fenric's place to the north. I've got Father's sword and my true brothers in the Templars. Come if you're man enough. Yavin.
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
A loot? And every one of these little side quests, it's the whole reason I Skyrim'd it, was because they're good. They're good if you just follow them on this one little thread.
Be around here somewhere.
Flippin' ridiculous. And I love it. Hold up, we need iron. Ooh, no, there's dead bodies here. Hold up, we need iron.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Let's go, bro. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. My bad.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker. Be ready. More coming our way.
He can't attack when he's panicked.
That's the end of it.
Boop, boop. There's our symbol.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle?
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I don't want them to. You're not against magic? Is that why I'm here? You asked for me? We'll go with you asked for me.
I'm told you asked for me.
'Cause she did.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
It was a tragedy.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
Appeal to them? Will that work? But they want me dead. Let's go with number 2.
That won't just make it worse?
Because you are a mage?
That too?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Thank you.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to heaven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering.
Thank you.
It's not much, but I will do whatever I can.
And we got a new person for Haven. Let's go. Alright, skip.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Okay, so we got to a fairly safe area. So there are these triangle thingies. Boom! We claim it! Saga of Tira and Bright Axe and Avar Mother. 7th stanzas. Tira, Bright Axe, dwarf fiend, friend of chieftain, with her leaf-eared lover lay. Woke she did to love-sweat morning, a lover gone in the light of day. Dream words whispered, soft-spoken, still the silence crushed and crashing. Dead her tribe, unless a child could keep her line in warrior fashion. Avalar, so named the lover, called our journey, yours and mine. One day, child of Tira's blood, Morriganen in strength must shine. A lover's whispers to obey. Head near, dwarf prince, friend and passion, babe produced to serve the line. The of our tribe, her name, are taking. Ooh. And you see her on our map in the bottom right hand, I'm sorry, left. I can tell my directions.
That's the last of the grub.
Refugee hunter. What's the problem?
These people need food?
There
Oh.
are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting down. More likely to find mages than mutton.
All right, mages or mutton.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
Luck will definitely put fat on your ribs. See, I can't help it. I have to go to the question marks.
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
What's wrong?
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son here. Thank you. Please hurry.
Just let me speak to you.
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
I asked you this.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills.
Like an
Please,
inhaler.
get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Oh, that's sad. Okay, so we see, this is what happens. I can't leave it unmarked. I'm just like, and then I Skyrim it because I get so interested in the backstories. I don't even know how far I got into the main story the last time. Like, TBH, you guys, I don't know how far.
Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
Oh no. Investigate. Any other concerns?
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
Okay, so they need healers.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
That makes sense. What happened was terrible to the apostates.
You were concerned about refugees starving?
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Oh, has some ideas, you say?
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
Okay. Tell me of the Templars.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages.
Rude.
Any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
Rude. That's not a good Templar.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Oh, that makes sense.
Farewell.
And you as well.
All right. Stay Stabilize areas by sealing fade rifts, expand the reach of the Inquisition by setting up new camps, and complete quests to gain power and influence. Send power on scouting operations at the war table to unlock new opportunities. Gaining enough influence increases the rank of your Inquisition and grants you access to unique perks. Bruh, I don't know why this is such a problem for me right now, but it is. Alright, so our map. This is the area we are in. Each one of these little tents are areas that we can make a camp at, so we can fast travel to these areas. The little diamonds are quest markers. Right here, these little stars, I think would be the closest equivalent, are rifts that are known to us on the maps. We have these pyramids, which are landmarks. That's Redcliffe. All right, so we are gonna start going through all of these places and continue these quests and hopefully, save the world. The breach is still there. We were able to close it, but I don't know if we were able... Oh, hello. You are collectible. Whoops, that's my bad. I keep pressing the wrong button. On the mouse to fire things, it is the left button. To collect things, it is the right.
This would be a good place to set up camp.
See? Right here. In this camp, we have a table, we have some supplies, we're able to increase our influence and or power, and so it's like, okay, that's what we want to do. You want to establish camps. I can talk, I swear. And have that ready to go. We still have the requisition offer. You can rest. When it rests, you're able to get like your normal sleep and everything. All right, take. This is a scroll. I have to take it. Map to a waterfall. So in between the second and third waterfall of this area, which has a walkway with some type of animal totems with fires on it. Instead of going through the walkway, you take a left and go through the second and third waterfall. Apparently you get like a treasure. Ugh. Ah! Alright, so
here, and for what purpose?
Here
Skull
is
illuminates certain
an
objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
I wasn't paying attention. What am I supposed to do? Oh, there's two. Oh, okay. 3. These are crystal shards. 4. So we find crystal shards through these ocularums, which is a giant skull on a stick with a crystal through the eye. And we are able to find shards of a giant crystal or something that we can collect. I don't know the purpose of it. We're finna find out. We need iron for the requisition. We are at 7 out of 10. And then we also need Drakestone.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
The Templars aren't looking any better here.
They're not. This is a weird battlefield.
We must continue on if we are to secure the Alliance.
Ugh! This fucking guy, like, for realsies? That's right, get him, Varric! Ah. Oh, look, Varric's a rogue, right? Yes, yes, he is. Look at him unlocking that door. Thank you, Varric. A mosaic piece. Let's go. There's the shard.
That's what the skull helped you find? Right. Not ominous at all.
Alright, let's see. What is this? Shards in the hinterlands. Shards. Shards! Shards! Alright, so there's a rift over here. So we're gonna go... We need to head back towards the camp because look at all these camp areas. So we can have some supply refills as it is. Let's see. Yeah, take that lightning strike. And we got silk. I need to remember to look for loot. There's a button that lets you like do detective mode for loot and other things. I don't know what that is right now. As you can see, I'm still fighting to find out what the fight button and the pickup button is. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. This is the first time we're playing this in a while. And not only that, this is the first time that we are playing this using mouse and keyboard. Controls, usually when I play this game, I play it with controller, or I just play it like on PS4 or PS5, like on PlayStation, so it's not that big of a deal.
Nothing to report, sir.
So let's rest. Which heals us. And then once we finish those requisition things, we are able to fill those and get experience points from those. Right now, let's save a new save game. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, right here. Save game. Whoop, whoop. Oh, pretty great. Pretty great. So this is our character log, everything. But that's going to be it for this week's episode of Wine Time Wednesdays. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate every single one of you. Hopefully I'll be able to finish, or not finish, like figure the fuck out what is going on with this webcam. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I really don't know. But there is a tipping system in Stream Elements to Baldur's Gate 3. The control similar. I mean, on PC, everything seems kind of similar to those type of things. I never played Baldur's Gate 3 on PC. I usually use a controller just for funsies, but it is very similar to Baldur's Gate 3. Like, especially with the time controls on the combat system, that's extremely similar. So it's very intuitive. It reminds me a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like Baldur's Gate 3 got a lot of inspiration from this game when it first came out. So when they went through and they made Baldur's Gate 3, like the early access Baldur's Gate 3 was very much like Dragon Age Inquisition, except in a shorter time frame, which was one of the reasons I really liked Baldur's Gate 3. It was one of those games that I was just like, it reminds me of something I enjoy, so I want to play more of the thing I enjoy, you know? And then I really like D&D, you guys. I really like 2nd edition specifically of Dungeons and Dragons, and that's what I used to play. Like, hubby and I and our friends used to play 2nd edition D&D every Wednesday, and that was so fun. That was so fun. I had a binder, and that binder was full of notebook paper, and I was taking notes, and I was doing math, which I was like, math? I'm not good at math. I can't do math. Apparently I can. I was just waiting for a reason to. And that mixed with Baldur's Gate 3, I was like, okay, this is something I know. This is something I know. I could hear Hidden saying, you know, roll for initiative, and then trying to math out Thaco. And that was really great. I do really feel like Dragon Age Inquisition was an inspiration for Baldur's Gate 3. It is very similar in a lot of the things that they did, and starting to play this game, I can definitely see the parallels. This game was released in 2014. You guys, 2014. And it is still looking, fan-fucking-tastic. The story is still great. There's still so many different choices. Baldur's Gate 3 was able to build on what Dragon Age Inquisition did in a fantastic way. If you guys haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, or you haven't bought it and you're waiting for a sale, as soon as it's popped up, definitely play it. It is great. Baldur's Gate 3 is great. Dragon Age Inquisition is great. Like I said, I really enjoyed this game, but I did Skyrim it. So I'm going to try and push through the main story mode. However, we will need to do a lot of side quests to level up to get to that main storyline, and I am super excited. So this is going to be, until we finish the actual main story, this is our game, you guys, for Wednesdays. For Wine Time Wednesdays, we're going to be playing Dragon Age Inquisition. And I'm really excited about it. Like I said, I haven't finished the main storyline of it, so I'm going to be really excited to finish it with you guys. If we get off point or we start to lose what we're trying to do, I do have a strategy guide to get us back on track, and it'll be every Wednesday. And don't forget to look up my Patreon, which is down in the description below. I also will put my tip thing. I actually set that up through Stream Elements, so you'll be able to use whatever type of payment you are. Every Patreon membership, every tip or anything like that, any money I get goes right into fixing my vehicles. I use my personal vehicle for work every single day, 6 days a week, most of the time, and it requires a lot of repairs. And I have a car in a repair shop right now that I have to pay for that to be able to get it back, so I can finish work sooner and hopefully make more content for you guys once I can finish work sooner. So all of those funds go to the car first, and if the car is taken care of right now, it goes to my wine fund, which that's all Wednesdays are. Wednesdays are wine fun. So all of that will be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. You guys are amazing and awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I am really excited that we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition, and it is, oh, you guys, it is so good. It is so good. I am so excited about it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Don't forget that I released my long form review of Watch the Sky today. I also put public the last Final Fantasy 16 game session that we played on Sunday. That is now public. So if you missed it live on Sunday, you can put it in the background of when you're cleaning, of when you're hanging out, or when you're doing. I like to watch YouTube while I'm working. So it's kind of in the background, but I still get to kind of see or listen to it. And it just kind of helps me vibe through the day so I can get my shit done. That'll be available publicly today. And this particular live stream will be on Patreon first. Patreon gets all of my videos first, and they also get a exclusive reading vlog, and I'm going to be reading the second book into the Indian Lake trilogy by Stephen Graham Jones. I just finished the first book in that series, and oh, you guys, it was good. It was good. It went different from the way I thought it was going to be, but oh, bruh, it was good. So I'm going to do a brief recap of the first book that I read in that before we start reading the second book, and that all of my reading vlogs are going to be on Patreon, the Patreon exclusives. Those ones are cheaper. You can definitely check that out in the description below. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, afternoon, whatever it is where you are. And my next stream will be for Final Fantasy 16 on Sundays, but you can definitely watch the videos that I put up for my reading reviews and hanging out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. You guys are amazing and awesome, and I will